Do you want to work now? Alright. Sweet. Alright, yeah, let's skip that. Ooh, hello. Cool. Beater's Eve. Beater's Eve, upon us once more, follow the old rites and craft the crone Kirkabito mask? Lest she sets her phantom sprouts upon you. Stirs two more legends of the Okfomar, each with their own master. Discover. With love, DE. Aha. Righto. So we've got a special event on. Happy Halloween. Okay. Right. I am going to do something. Where's region chat? Recruit. See you later. Inline private. Yep, that's fine. Profanity filter. Yeah, we can leave that alone. I mean, who doesn't swear? Alright. Muffin Man time. I have no idea what these masks are about, but Pied Piper, Peter Piper, you're taking a backseat for this run. We want the Muffin Man. Alright. Are you the Muffin Man? Excellent. Alright. What have we got? Virtue 16, 9. That'll be fine. 10, 14. What totem have we got? Grace. Do I really need Grace? Probably not. Alright, Bramius. What are you doing, fat boy? Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. So we got Spirit and Courage. Awesome. Actually, you know what? I may actually take Nettle. So I'll level that. So we got Squirrel, Squirrel, Rat, Rat. That'll do. Ruin. Squirrel. 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 Rat. And Rat. Actually, no. I lie. Where's the magic armor? That's a green magic armor. That'll do. Alright. Gary the Geese will max you out. So we got 15 armor. Awesome. Additional smite chance. Great. 35. What have we got? Attack speed. Could do another one. Stagger on primary attack. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. Attack speed, that, and that. Alright. Cam. You seem to be having a moment. Ah, little webcam. What's going on? This one? And that one. Alright. Let's see if that fixes it. We love webcam. There we go. Alright. Cool. Stagger on primary, attack speed, magic armor, and additional smite. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. Muffin Man, are you ready? Because I am. Our armor sucks though. But that is okay. Can I put more armor on the bow? I can't. Okay. Additional smite. Charge rate. That'll do. Bog and Myrtle. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright. Let's go see if we can figure out where to get these masks from. Actually. Nightfold. Let's go see Orlick with Creepy Baby. Wait, that's not Orlick. Hey, bud.
Greetings and greetings.
Do you have any information where to get this creepy mask from? Probably not. Okay. Bye, Creepy Baby. Alright, so... let's go do Mom. Spider Mom. Excuse me, that was rude. Yeah, stay pumped. Captain America style. We love it. Nice try. Alright, Nettle. You will be very useful, I think. Ooh. Hello, planties. Come on, stay puffed. We can do this. Hey, there's a pumpkin. Wait, what's that? Alright, is that... Get out of here. Winter squash. Right, so we can obviously build the mask. But where's the fragment? Hello, Tubalcane.
Continue after.
So... I'm assuming we need fragments for this mask. I still need Orangle's Fang, so... Alright. Bye. Alright, Spider-Man. What are you up to? Oh wait, there's a frond. Willow frond, okay. And there's pumpkins everywhere. Yes, yes. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, so we need to collect pumpkins. Alright. So what do we got? Pumpkin seed stuff. And then what's this? Oh, hey bud, what you doing? Adding to my inventory, that's what you're doing. So what's this? A scarecrow? Can I have the hat? Hey, what are you selling? Yes, I am Leggy. Do you have anything in your inventory that I need? No. Alright. Okay. Alright, you've been captured. This is good. So we need pumpkins. Ah, thank you. Can I set you on fire? Yes, I can. Alright, Everflame, you are amazing. Hello, lady. Get wrecked. Oh god. Give me your soul. Thank you. Alright. So we got a crypt key. I feel like it's a good idea to go down to the Saccade. For whatever reason. So we need pumpkins. Stuff. And not to get killed by this tank. Excuse me, sir. My god. Thank God for that armor. Wow. I love you, armor. Please stay alive. Okay. Okay. Well, there's that done. Alright. What do we need? More pumpkins. I need pumpkins. Hello. Come here. I've got something to play with you. Oh, wait. Thank you very much. Hey, 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 I'm over here. Okay, I'm in trouble. Ah. Can I have your soul? Maybe not. Excuse me. Can I have a soul? Just one. Thank you. That'll do. That's a bit rude. See ya. Alright, there we go. Nope. Come here. До свидания. Alright, you're still on fire. Wonderful. Okay, Spider-Man, where are you at, babe? Stay puffed Marshmellow Man. You do love him. Get out of here. My god. How much damage do you take? Just on melee. Alright, get out of here. Alright, you don't take that much damage, which is fine. Alright, Muffin Man, let's do this. Nope. Excuse me. That's a bit rude. And rude. Alright, can I have your rune? Pretty please. Digress. Okay, that's good. That's promising. Can I have your rune? Please. Okay, maybe not. Alright. The Spider-Man is done. Let's go see the banneret. So what do we got? Banneret, and then we got the Nell Knight. We'll go do that. Because that's always fun. Oh, hey, buddy. Thanks, Stuart. The stalwart bunny. Surprise. Nope. Excuse me, that's a bit rude. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Banneret. Mission accomplished. Any chest? Yes. What do we got? Barite rusted. Ugh. Synod's bell jar. Oh yeah. Good, good. Alright. Let's go, Muffin Man. Good morning, Bane. How are you? I made it official. I'm doing the Muffin Man run. I've chosen the Bog and Myrtle. And I've switched the attunement for this to Spirit as well. I am using it with the Bromius Pact, so pretty good. Hey, bud. Apparently there's like a couple of masks that we can acquire, so... which will be great. I really want your weapon, bud. I really want your weapon. Sweet. He can actually get grasped by this now too. That makes that boss extremely easy. What was the explosion? Anyway. Alright, that's Nil Knight. That's done. Oh, hey. Creeps. Excuse me. Just gonna stomp you. I love Rump Thump. It's so good. Endless. Yeah, we can do an endless as well. Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna run through... I'm gonna finish up, I think, with Nimrod, and then I'll head over to the Glade area. Or actually, you know what we'll do? I'll go down and do the Weaverwood Butcher boss. And then we could go do the Endless Glade run. And then I'll probably finish up with like the Mendicant King as like the final boss. Because I don't really need the other bosses anymore. I pretty much run through the entire like boss rotation previously. But yes, we can definitely do an endless run because I definitely need to apparently collect winter squash seeds. And I have no idea how many that we need for this event that's on, the Halloween one at the moment. And I'm not really sure what these do. Like, you can't really select them, so I'm assuming that you can break them, but they don't really do anything. So I won't take too long with this one. So I'm just going to go, yeah, Weaverwood, and then I'll head down to the Glade area. Unless you've got a Glade active, and then pull me into your instance if you're in game. If not, I'll just go down and see if I can generate one. Because, yeah, there's like 4 weapons, I think. I've got a... yeah, there's a Halloween event. You're just collecting pumpkins for seeds, and then I'm not too sure where the fragments for the... I think there's 2 masks. Hey, Gary. Gary the Goose. I think there's 2 masks for the special event, so they only last for the event time. Alright, yeah, sweet. Okay. Alright. I will head over and I will smash out the Kombucha. And then I might switch over to Peter Piper. But I thought the Marshmellow Man would be... Muffin Man, sorry, would be great. Because we love the Muffin Man. Alright, Scary Scarecrow. Ah. And they got a pumpkin. Hey, bud. Alright. Sweet. And dead. Excuse me. I'd like my health back. Oh, okay. So the ghosts appear out on the world. Oh my god. Excuse me. So not really sure what these dudes do. I feel like they drop equipment that we need for the masks. All hail the Muffin Man, indeed. I don't have any blueberry gumdrop buttons, though. they would be ideal to have. Alright, where am I going? Over to the Weatherwood. So yeah, I'm not too sure with the ghosts how much or how often they drop whatever we need from them, I think. I'm assuming that's what happens. I have not read the patch notes for the hotfix for the event, so I just wanted to get in and experience it blind like I usually do. All hail, Muffin Man. I would absolutely love it, though, if we get, like, a candy cane hammer. Thank you for my regeneration. Alright, we'll go check out Kabucha. See what he's got us. For some, like, magical goodies, hopefully. And we'll take on the Cabbage Patch Kids, because they're super fun. I do love the corrupted enemies in this game. They're phenomenal. Especially the Cabbage Patch Kids from the Neathans. They're really fun. Hey, bud. They're very mobile, too. But I love them. Hello, Kabucha. That's rude. Nice try. Alright, summon your Cabbage Patch Kids. I feel like this particular move is a little bit cheap though, because it does like just hold them, which is fine. So I do want to give this dude a bit of a fighting chance. Excuse me. That's really creepy that he throws these flying claws at you, but it's pretty dope. Whoa, he actually can miss that move. Okay, your AI has gotten smarter. But we have a giant Cabbage Patch, so we can make him into a salad. Marrow's Bane, we like it. Okay, alright, there's that. I'm going to quickly do this 3-star, just to see if I can get another more as Blessed Joinery. And then I may switch over to Peter Piper with the Shoulder Pact. For the Glade, just for healing, predominantly. But Muffin Man has been serving a lot of dough. You can tell how much of a giant child I am. I love the nursery rhyme characters, and Muffin Man has always been one of my favorites. Especially the one from Shrek. Well, I mean, it's the gingerbread man with the blueberry gumdrop button, but yeah. That's the other way. Oh well, alright. Let me just smash this one out. What's your time frame as well, Bane? Are you on like roughly like the same time zone as me? Hello, deer, a female deer. Rare drop of golden sun. I'm trying to create another character, though. So I've got the Muffin Man. I've got Peter Piper. Who else can we make? Like a nursery rhyme character. Epic child plays. On character creation. Okay, it's good to see that the animation casting for the Song of Growth is no longer like interruptible, which is nice. So what are you guys for? I want to understand. What do these do? Okay, so they must drop the masks. But I don't know what their drop rates are like. Pacific Eastern. Ah, okay, so it's 7 PM. Okay, so it's like 2 hours count back on my end and then just shift it to PM. Oh, you're in Toronto. Nice. I used to live in Canada, like, a long time ago. But I lived in Calgary, Alberta, for, like, 10 years. I love Canada. Best country in the world. And the reason why I say that is because I really enjoyed my time there. Canadians are really lovely people. And I speak, like, a little bit of Francais. Not that much. But enough. Alright, Mike Wazowski paperwork acquired. Actually, you know what would be a really cool setup? Would be like a Shrek run in Soulframe. I just need like a really ugly mask, and then I can like be Shrek from the swamp. Actually, I think I want to do that. A Shrek run. Be great. But I really need like a big bonky stick or something. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Great. Excuse me. Come on. I need you all here, please. Wow, okay. Archers. Alright, come on, guys. Gather round. Come on. This way, please. Alright. Alright, Muffin Man. Yo, that AoE for this Rom Thump is amazing. And that took, like, the Benneret's health, like, down to half. That's crazy. Can I have your soul? Please. Nope? Okay. Alright, we'll do it again. Oh, thank you very much. Alright, there we go. Man, honestly, Everflame is so good on melee, hey. Blessed by Mora. Blessed by Mora. Alright, I've already ranked up this sword and shield, which is great. No Blessed by Mora? Unfortunate. That's okay. Alright, let's go hit the glade. Flappy Bird. Take me home. Yeah, the more I think about doing a Shrek run, I'll go hang out like Birdie's Bog. Actually, that'd be perfect. Where is it? Birdie's Bog. It's not really that interesting, unfortunately, but at least I've got my swamp. And I do have an alt account with like a female frame too, so maybe I can do like a Fiona run. Easily amused, as you can tell. Alright, there we go. Messenger, excellent. We've got a bow messenger, that's really good. South. Or I could probably even turn like Peter Piper into like Robin Hood Men in Tights. The other character, like, creation I've got for the Ashelda. I really enjoy using a bow. Which is pretty much most people, I think, would be using bows quite effectively. Flappy, is your pathing off again? It certainly is. Alright, Curlow, here we come. Alright, squirrel. Oh no, it's an otter. Oliver. Oliver the otter. Thanks, bud. The Maker. I do like the names of the totems in the game. Absolute savagery. I've decided to rank up Nettle as well. I'm trying to be as speedy as I can to get to the Curlow area so I can get to that grove. Do you reckon like an hour would be enough for you for the glade run? I don't want to crush your time. have been distracted on my journey, clearly. Okay, so that does block attacks now. It's got iframes when you cast the ability. That's awesome. Very good to know. Thank you. All good? Okay, sweet as. I'm just trying to gain as much XP as I possibly can so I can max out this sword and board. And then it should be level 30, hopefully. I'm just going to quickly wrap these guys up in here. Because they're level 19, so they should have enough XP for me. Yo, okay. Dos Vidanya. I love this rump thump. It's so good. I love the rock effects too. It's very Rhino. Especially with his stomp. Savagery. I have to admit too, the combat movement seems even better again after this little hotfix. And update. Well, kind of mini update. Alright, kids. Come here. Come on. Inside the castle. Need to bring you all up so I can take you all out. Come on. There we go. Thank you very much. Awesome. Excuse me. Alright. I have to admit, I really enjoy using the sword and board too. Basically being Captain America is really fun. Which is probably something else I can probably come up with too. There's so many different characters that I think of, and I'm like, actually that kind of works really well. So I think the Stay Puft Marshmellow Man, the Muffin Man, rather, and Peter Piper works really well thematically at the moment. That was a waste of an ability. It feels like the frames are getting better. Yeah, exactly. They definitely do, hey. The movement seems a lot more fluid. I don't feel like I'm fighting it as much, and it feels like a small adjustment, but it actually makes a big difference. Even the melee combat as well just feels a lot more fluid. What's this? This is the note from... Right. That's from Verminia, I'm pretty sure. Senge the Nimrod. It actually would be kind of nice, though, to have the Nimrod spawn in the glades every once in a while. Just because of that note. Alright. We praise the Muffin Man. I actually, you know what? In comm right now. Okay, that's all good. That's alright. Just let me know, when you've got free time. I'll be streaming for at least, 3 hours, I would probably say. Bye. Level 30. Inventory. 29. And then where's Nettle? Alright, so that's level 10. Okay. I'm going to see if I could be sneaky Marshmellow Man. Muffin Man. Muffin Man. Muffin Man. Sneaky Muffin Man. Yeah, even the crouch animations seem a lot more smooth too. That's awesome. Oh, dude, I want this mace. That's sick. What's your weapon like? Show me. Damn it. Yeah, a mace would be really cool. That's very nice. Alright. Alright, Nettles 10. Are there any creeps here? Oh, hello, creep. Creep here. Hello. Okie dokie. Let's see if we've got the glade. I really hope that we do. And we've got another creep. Come on, wake up. So, come here. Hey, bud. Awesome. Nope. Nice try. Not yet. I'll see if the glade shows up first. Oh, Stolton. Okay, so that's good. So the normal mockeries, excuse me, definitely do drop the Stolton as well. That's good to know. I'll wait until I've actually got the glade, and then I can pull you in. Because I don't have a guarantee that I've got the actual glade tile set just yet. So hopefully we do, though. Alright, so there's up there. So that's where I came from, is just behind here. Alright. Whoops. Nice. Alright, there's a creep. Please don't touch me. Alright, there's that guy down. See ya. Get away from me. I keep on forgetting about the melee hits as well. And the kick animation. Alright. Do we get Nirash? Jassad? Stolton? No? Okay. Hopefully one of these chests has got the Arangor's Fang. Or perhaps both. Yeah, it's better to pull people into the glade when you've actually got it, because there's no guarantee that the glade is going to spawn. The tile sets reset themselves pretty much every single time, but this is the best one to get. So much bulky armor. Shabberblood, hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm playing a Muffin Man run. So I wanted to go like super fat boy. It's some of the new armor in the game. It's the Arbearer set. It gives you pretty much the most amount of armor in the game. And the ability that I use, Rump Thump, is basically the damage output is based on the amount of armor stats that you have in the game. So it gives me roughly about 70 to 80 points of armor. So it's very, very strong. Are you playing Soulframe or so much fat, more damage? Damn right. And the funny part is, it's like you do like a fat ass stomp called Romp Stomp. So I thought thematically running a Muffin Man run. Oh god, struggle hug. Please get away from me. I don't want to struggle hug. I'm good. There is like a special event on in Soulframe at the moment for Halloween masks. So I'm thinking about doing like a Shrek run, but then making like the armor like super green. You're just behind on the Preludes? You're never behind, man. Like I started in Preludes 8, and I've generally caught up. So I spring most of my time between Soulframe, predominantly, because I absolutely love this game. What? Moonsteel Thread Verminion can bestitch your favorite look onto strongest armor. Once bestitched, you can apply this look to any armor in your loadout. Wow, changing your stats as often as you like. Wow, okay. Holy shit, they gave me 5 Moonsteel. Awesome. What else have you got, Verminia? Awesome, I can brew another Cloudquell. Perfect. So that's 30 minutes. Alright, so I gotta wait 30 minutes for that. That's dope. Sweet transmog? Yeah, we've got transmog in the game. I did do it before. So that's clear. So what does that mean? Hang on, I'm just gonna wait for the UI stuff. I really wish like the UI stuff on the right, like the notifications would show up. Okay, so I've got 5 of these. So what does that mean? Consume 1 to permanently use Cicade's Helm to seek for bestitching. I'm nervous to do this. I didn't learn of the current Preludes update till a while ago. Oh, well, you're in a good space, man. I've been playing the Preludes series since, yeah, Preludes 8, and now it's 11. So if you got any questions, ask away. Like, I love this game. Oh, man, I could do a bucket hat run. Actually, that's amazing. Consume 1 Moonsteel thread to permanently use Great Helm of Fire King for bestitching. Do I test it? Do I like the bucket hat? I do like the bucket hat. So, bestitch appearance. So because I'm wearing this particular helm, I can bestitch it to make it look like that. I'm nervous to do the bestitching again, to be honest. But I'm going to have to do it at some point. Consume 1 to permanently use Bassinet of Mendicant King for bestitching. I'm nervous. I don't know if I want to do it yet. But yeah, like my concept of doing... Actually, I'm just going to switch all of these colors to like lime green or like Shrek green. So this can be like my Shrek run. Like Fat Boy Shrek time, you know? It's a bit yellow based, unfortunately, but let's have a look. Okay, so you can go like a dark green. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's not as fun as the yellow-green, like Shrek green. But I thought, just with the Stay Puft Marshmellow Man, it's worth doing. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with the Marshmellow Man and Muffin Man, sorry, and Drury, but I am. So you can do gold decal, that's really nice. Alright, that gold looks nice.
We could just eat you up.
Please don't eat me up, Verminia, you're not my type. Although I love you. Alright, so I just need a little bit more gold detail. I'm still trying to figure out like which slots for the color palettes shift what. So the second down is that. What color should I go? How do I do that? Brewing? You've got to do like part of Verminia's quest to be able to get access to the yeah, okay, that looks nice. You do have a quest that you've got to do for Verminia, but you've got to do a bestitching first. And then her bond level goes up to 2, and then jump out of the Nightfold, come back in, and then she should be gone. And then she'll leave you a note on where to find her. It's pretty obvious where she is. But basically she does give you Cloudquell, and you do need 3 different materials. The Willow Wings specifically need to be farmed from the Willow Wings, the big giant fat one that sits in the middle, but you have to creep up to them, otherwise they'll wake up and you don't get it. So you do have to sneak around those dudes, the Willow Wings, the little plants. If I come across any, I'll show you. And her lazy rats haven't made me another free Cloudquell either, so... the Cloudquell is very effective against the Nimrod as well. What part of Soulframe are you up to, like within your Fable, Shabo? Oh no, we've got a creep. Biggest advice too, Shabo, I would definitely take your time with Soulframe. There is enough quality stuff in the game at the moment, but definitely take your time. Oh shit, okay, hang on. When I did it, her bond only went to halfway to 2. Okay, so with the bestitching, what I did, I used all of my Moonsteel thread, and I did 2 different helms, and then her bond went up to level 2. So you don't have to use 3 Moonsteel threads, you only have to use 2 to get her bond up. But I wasted mine last preludes. Not wasted, but I wanted to test it and see what it does, so I'm nervous to redo it, because I want to see what that actually means specifically. So I'm going to wait until I read the patch notes to figure out, okay, what does bestitching actually do? If it takes a Moonsteel thread and adds that particular item, that's what I'm assuming it does. So you can basically apply that look onto any single like item of that particular category. So like your helm, your chest armor, or your like your paunches, like your legs. I'm just going to switch up my Bog and Myrtle for Tassad. Yeah. And then what have we got? We've got attack speed. We've got kick staggers, increase the heavy, which that will actually be useful. Additional smite chance. And then we've got 17 magic armor. So the armor rating that I've got at present is 70. So I am leveling up the nettle because I can. I want to. But the Skilter, the setup that I've got on Skilter boosts my whole entire armor up to 81, which is really high. So I'm sure I can increase that even further, but for now I'll keep it at 70. And then I just want to have a look at my virtue. Okay, so I'm going to take some from there, and then I'll put 9 on there, and then 19, 10, 10. And then what have I got here? I've got the courage on that. I don't really need grace, but I could boost spirit. And that does give me an even higher rating at 73 at my current setup. So if I chose like a different weapon, that's got the armor totems in them, the magic armor and the physical armor at the 3-star, or like the 3 little flowers, that will boost your armor up even further, which will further enhance Bromius's Romp Stomp, because it's based on an armor rating as well. So it's a very interesting pact, I have to admit that. I think for testing purposes, I'm actually going to bring Orangor now as well, because I want to bring the wolves, because they will enhance my melee damage as well. So we got 10, 10, 15. And then what have we got here? So this is a spirit-based weapon. And I believe this is a courage-based. Yeah, great. So 15, 10, 10. And then what I might actually do instead is boost the courage with the Synod's Belljar. So let's have a look. What's the stats now? 14, 15, and 10. That is fine. An 81 or 82 armor rating is quite good. I used all 3 and I'm sitting at half. Necrobane, I would honestly... Did you use it on the same item though? That's why I'm kind of like standoffish with using the bestitching. The only reason being is because I haven't actually tested it just yet. So I used 3 Moonsteels, the last, well, in the Preludes 11 update. And we originally got 3. And then it looks like retroactively it was given back to me. So let's just go do one of the helms at least. So I'm going to choose a helm that I like the look of rather than something else. It can be a bit buggy on the UI as well, Necrobane. So do keep in mind sometimes it takes the game a little bit of a while to catch up as well. So you may not have actually wasted that. But originally what I did was I went into the helms and I chose the bucket helm and I put that as a transmog. So I can use the Great Helm of the Fire King for bestitching. So I don't think I'm going to do it with the bucket helm. So what I might do is just do it with the Mendicant King's helm. So let's see what it does. So there we go, bestitching. So it's added that to my inventory. But I believe I still retain the original helm from my understanding. So let's go have a look at that.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Perhaps, but yeah, I used all 3 and it only brought her to rank 1.5. Maybe just jump out of the Nightfold and then go back in and see if she's still there. Alright, so what do we got? So we got this helm. And that, I've got the Mendicant King helm, so that's the original helm. And then I've transmogged this particular helm to look like the Mendicant King helm. So it does shift the transmog. It overlays a different look to that particular helm. Weaving Moonsteel Thread with Verminia now permanently unlocks on armors, appearance, and bestitching. Once bestitched, you can apply this look to any armor in your loadout, changing your stats as often as you like. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what that means though. I actually used one on each piece. Oh, okay, right. So if I go back here. Okay, right. So you can switch between that. The original state of the helm that you're using. Right, so it's just adding a different look. But depending on like the base armor that you use, for example, like I can make the Fatboy armor look like Fenn's armor. And add that as a transmog look. So that's cool. But as far as I can see, it doesn't look like you get any bond increase with Verminia. Unless maybe I've got to do a chest piece. Just checked, she is 1.5 still, but I have 4 more things now. Yeah, it sounds like it was retroactively giving you another, like, set of Moonsteel thread, which is good. So I guess, like, just being wise in your choices of, like, what it is that you want to do. So consume 1 to permanently use Regalia of Garen Rude for bestitching. So if I like the look of this armor, then I can apply that look to basically any armor, from my understanding. I really do like the Mendicant King set, so I'm going to do it on the armor. And I can switch that back to the original look. So that's cool. So yeah, you can basically make anything like the Arbearer set look like Mendicant King. So I'm going to do that. So I get the benefits of the armor of the Arbearer set of what I'm wearing, but I can make it look like a Mendicant King. Which is pretty dope. That's actually really cool. Just did my legs and she's still at 1.5 rank. In all honesty, what I would do is jump out of the game, go like load the game, but don't play. Go up into your settings. Are you Windows based as well, Bane? Go and optimize your game. Maybe I have to craft some color palettes in the Cloud Quell. The color palettes will boost her rank, I believe, as well. You get 3 different ones. You got the Rhiannon, which is from Kith of Kings. Sigil is from Silent Rose. And then you've got the third one. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Hang on. Epona from Alka's Children. To get that last little bit for her to be rank 2. That's more than likely. You do get an extra free color palette with her quest from Verminia. So that's pretty dope. So I'm wearing the Arborist set, but I make it look like the Mendicant King, which is awesome. So I think this was their original intention. So I think that's why I got like a few Moonsteel threads. But I'm going to maintain the Muffin Man look that I've created. I haven't done any colors yet, so that's probably what I'm missing, potentially. But I did do the Moonsteel threading and bestitching, and that seemed to boost her bond. And I did nothing with the Cloud Quell. Orangor's claws, amazing. That was literally just like baby attacks with the claws. I'm so glad that we get to use the claws again with Orangor. Alright, Wolfie. Let's go find this endless glade, shall we? Great, wake up. Oh wow, the water looks incredible in here. That's right. Praise the Muffin Man. Shabablood 2, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If you want to, you're more than welcome to add me in the game as well, if you're playing Soulframe as well. More than happy to like help people out within Soulframe. I love this game. It's so good. And honestly, it really doesn't matter where you up into your journey. For the most part, I'm more than happy to help you like get levels up on your gear. So at least you can get to like a comfortable point in the game where you can manage things solo too. It's a good way to test the co-op play in game as well. I was doing that yesterday with a couple of envoys, and I think there was a couple of like dev supports that I was playing with too. We were testing out the Ode Tempest Pact. I've been looking for Glade too, no luck yet. Yeah. If you don't have the Glade in game Bane, I would honestly just run out, exit, and then reset the tile set for the Glade. But it's specifically got to be that one from Curlal as well. I have most gear, just missing the stuff from the preludes. What stuff are you referring to that you're missing? Just like the color palettes from all the different factions? They're not that hard to grab. I think the lock of like a week between factions is back in place though. So I would recommend whatever faction that you're part of, max it completely. Oh god, struggle hug. Max it to completely rank 5. I pick up some shimmering shards as well. They cost about 3k standing each. Do your Sparrowtails, tier 3, and then I would shift over to a different faction. But what faction are you currently part of, Shavo? Yo, these doggos smash out some damage too. Alright, creep, wake up. No more struggle hugs from you. You're in Rose? Okay, sweet. Have you ranked up with both the Kith of Kings and Alka's Children at all? Because in all honesty, like, I'm still in Silent Rose faction, and I find that it's RNG drop chances for the Blessed Joineries and a lot of, like, the rarer equipment. Okay, I would say stay in Silent Rose, dude. Honestly, they've got the best RNG drop chances. I've talked to quite a few people, and a lot of people have said they've had a hard time getting, like, Odiak, as an example. And I found, even, like, in the last Preludes, in Preludes 10... Silent Rose seems to have the best RNG drop tables for all of like the rarest items. It's just getting the right drop chances to happen. Because I've tested that with Kith of Kings and the Alka's Children, and they weren't as effective, to be honest. Not anything against the actual factions themselves. It was more like the drop table chances. Okay, sweet. I've got the Glade, so if you want to jump in, you're very welcome to. I'll stay on Orangor for a bit. Hey, bud. Bane, if you've got time. I've got the Glade up as well. And Shavo, if you want to jump in and level any gear, you're welcome to join in as well. But yeah, if you guys add me in game, just when you send me a friend invite, just like pop what your chat name is for me so I know who's adding me as well. I just like to know. And then yeah, if you guys add me in game, it's probably a bit easier. just got to switch something up. Hang on. Where are we? I will, that one. Cool. Awesome. I have no gear to level. Like I said, I've farmed everything last preludes and I haven't gotten new stuff. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if you don't need any leveling or anything, that's alright. Alright, Bane, you're in game. Helix. Hola. Doing Endless Glade. Glade, if you need gear leveling. I'm pretty sure Helix will be fine for gear leveling. Hopefully I don't DC. Yeah, hopefully. That's alright. I mean, honestly, like, my internet connection's really not that bad. I mean, not that good, sorry. I just hope the ping isn't too bad. Yeah, that's understandable. Understandable. I do too. Happy summer hen. Soul O'Ween. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this one started. And Bane, just with the Glade as well, if we both leave the Glade at the same time, it will stop the Endless Run as well. I figured that one out yesterday with another Soulframer. So the best thing to do is just put NW in the in-game chat for me, just so I know that you're going to Nightfold, and then just put B to let me know that you're back, and then I can switch out and change weapons as well. We love Big Boy. Praise the Marshmellow Man. There is another alternate way that you can do the glades if you're solo. If you've got a bow, you can come over to this rock area and then just stand up on here, and the mockeries will come and try to get you as well. You can't type in game chat. That's all right. You can use the stream chat. Either way, not a problem. And these enemies will level up relatively quickly as well. Roughly in about like 15 minutes of being here, you get up to like level 20 something. Not even 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit less. It's more like on the speed of the like deaths of the mockeries. So basically once you kill a round, they level up at least one level. And the more envoys that we do have, the more damage output that we actually create. So what I might actually do is just put recruitment chat back on in game, and I'll see if I can pull someone else in. Heyo, Endless Glade. Glade. At the moment, if anyone would like to join. 2 out of 3. I'll do Endless. SB Punk, you are welcome to be invited. Alright, so we got a third party coming into the Endless as well. Welcome. Yo, they got Romp Stomp too. Dope. Bane, also sometimes like the in-game chat will be a bit janky as well. Especially more in, say, like the, in co-op as well, so. It will be fleshed out, I'm sure, but yeah, it's still a little bit janky. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. Awesome. So we should be able to get some pretty good levels happening, like, roughly from now on. Having a hold button for Nightfold so I can actually go to it. I know, that was such a good quality of life change. I'm pretty confident, like, everyone who started Soulframe was like, why do I keep going to the Nightfold? I've definitely played a lot around with, like, my keybind settings as well. I can type one letter at a time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if it's easy to chat and stream chat, dude, like, that's not a problem at all. Alright, so my Tassad is at 14 level. Yeah, if you just want to type in, like, Nightfold, like, NF, if you need to go out to the Nightfold, I would recommend just go up to the entranceway near the gate, and then just go back into your Nightfold, do what you need to, and then just type B in chat, just to let me know that you're back. I have to admit too, Orangor's Pact in here is pretty good to level, because you can kind of lazy farm. Just let the wolves do the work for you. Because they boost damage output. And they're pretty self-sufficient too. Yeah, like these dudes are like roughly like level 16. And these wolves are just basically taking care of them for me. Which is a lazy way of farming. I definitely like a little bit more of like an active playstyle. Why the entryway? It's just because you won't be able to access the Nightfold if there's enemies around. And if you aggro them, like, you won't be able to get into the Nightfold as easily. But there's always got to be at least one person active in the Nightfold, in the Endless Glade to keep it active. So say, like, if we all went to the Nightfold, it would just reset the entire glade. And then we'd have to, like, leave the dungeon, come back and find the glade again. And there are some weapon steel, like scrap brass and stuff, hanging around the edges of the glade as well. So it's good to like just do a little bit of a circuit and just see if there's any chests or anything in here as well. If you so choose. Alright, so Soulsight still compresses these trees as well. That's what I'm leveling? Oh, yeah, okay, right. Oh, yeah, if you've got your Orangor out, chuck out your wolves. Because that'll actively obtain XP for your pact as well. Awesome. I swear these guys were like level 16 before though. You can have roughly like 2 wolves at once with Orangor. And then the third ability that does the howl increases like the attack and defense of them, I'm pretty sure. I should brush up on Orangor. It is a very cool pact. Very cool if you want to like do like a hunting kind of style themed kind of envoy as well. Right, so Tassad is level 16. Orangle's XP, though, like the way that it applies XP, though, may have changed slightly. But they definitely benefit melee combat as well. Alright, so we got level 12. The wolf form is really fun too. I love the silver wolf. The melee hits on Orangle as well, like the kick keybind is really nice as well. The damage dish out is like very generous, I would say that. I'm really glad that I put the skilter onto the attunement of courage. It is a lot stronger. But I still think the Preckley's smite chance is better. Even though it's a 1-star rating, it still does a ton of damage. Oh, nice. Wait, how do you activate your rune here? Is that even possible? Interesting. It's definitely a lot more smooth with casting animations as well. This is really nice. It's good that we've got the icons that we can see each other now too in the compass area. That's a really nice little detail. Where are we at? Weapons. So Tassada's 19. Skilter's pulling 21. Okay. I may actually take one of my weapons off. And just level one weapon at a time. So I'm just going to jump into the Nightfold. And I will return. So what I'll do is probably level up the Skilter. And I'll just bring a different weapon. That's already leveled. So I hope I can focus the XP as well. Which one would I like? Bugger, I've got to level the bow. Alright, I'll do that. Alright, that. I did not think I had to re-level this bow. I forgot. But that's okay. You get a bow. You get a bow. Everyone gets a bow. Okay, the bows look like they've been readjusted too damage-wise, which is nice. Yeah, wow, okay, so that's like 111 damage. That's really good. Sweet. Okay, we're pretty much getting, like, more levels faster, which is great. Orangor, hello. Haven't you seen you for a while? So that went up to like 111 and then it went down to 27. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Hopefully we get up to like level, I'd probably say like roughly 30 to 40. Yeah, so these guys are at 28 at the moment. Alright, so Juniper's 17. So I got 5 more levels on the Skilter. Oh wow, they can destroy trees. Okay, so level 30, so this is a good area of leveling now. think 16 for Juniper, I think. Alright, Skilter 26, 19 for Juniper. Okay, cool. So this is where the leveling system gets really, really good. Hey Alex, what's going on? How are you? How's the event going? And thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How are you, Soulframe Mom? I didn't read any of the patch notes, by the way. Killing your voice? Oh, fair. Soulframe Lad. Texter, yes, hello. Oh, wow, that's insane. Thank you for the cheer. Holy crap. Tired? Oh, no. Do you have a herbal tea that you can drink? Oh, also, look at me. You'd be proud of me. I have double water. Bear with me. Webcam seems to be having a El Momento. Hang on. Let's have a look. Depp using some tea and water. Absolutely. 2 new masks. That's what all I saw before I went live. Oh, fair. Yeah. There was the, I think like the notification and then, yeah. Oh, God. See, look. I could double moist up now. Should I make a redeem for double moist? You're not a Soulframe doctor yet? You bring shame to your family? What does that mean? Linux? No, I play on Windows. I've actually got to set up an upgrade for Windows 11. It's just how I think the PC, like the FMP, was set up incorrectly. Double that water? Indeed, yeah. I came prepared this time. Definitely need water. It's like a little bit hotter than what it was yesterday, but it's a lot more manageable. We're in like storm season here as well, so we're going to be getting a supercell, I think, tomorrow. It was in the chat. No, I wasn't playing on Linux. I think I was referring to someone else that was playing on Linux earlier when I came in and jumped in chat with you guys. I can't remember who it was, but they said that they were running Linux, and there was something that they were trying to do to get the Soulframe client to operate properly. But no, I'm Windows operating system. And we're doing the Endless Glade. I'm just trying to get a few weapons leveled up. So I've got Necrobane from chat in squad, and we picked up SB Punk just from the recruitment chat. And I also thought about doing the Muffin Man run. So this is my Muffin Man outfit. I basically just went like all super light, and I love the Muffin Man. Oh no, we've got an ad break? Oh dear. Advertising. Alright, level 21. So I've literally jumped up 3 levels with Juniper in like the last 3 minutes. That's insane. Is there something special I have to do for endless runs? Yes. Invite other people. And then you can start the run like the Glade, but as long as there's 2 active players in the Endless Glade, just come over here, activate the statue, and you can still send invites even after you activated it. But you've got to make sure that there's at least 1 person in the Glade at all times, otherwise it'll deactivate. Nah, it won't work solo, unfortunately. It is a really good leveling system. These mockeries used to drop tons of loot, but it's either one or the other. You get tons of loot, or you get the leveling. So yeah, need Nightfold? Yeah, Bane, no problem. I'd probably just like, yeah, jump over to the entranceway. It's generally the easiest way to get back to the Nightfold. And then just, yeah, let me know when you're back. I think as far as like leveling Juniper has gone, it's been great. Helix, also, really good news. I finally got a Verite Blessed Joinery. Sorry, the Gildor, the purple one. And I've made Juniper a Spirit Bow now. I had a feeling there was a different joinery to be able to do that. And it is the Gildor Blessed by Iridis, which is great. So I finally have my Spirit Bow, which I have a feeling there's going to be a new bow that's released that will be a Spirit Bow. But as far as the theme of having, say, like one in each category of each virtue, Grace, Spirit, and Courage, I decided to put Skilter to Courage as well. So, pretty excited for that. And I'm really hoping there's like quite a few like different styles of weapon and a new class for some of the combat arts as well, including the actual combat arts themselves. I really hope that we get something like a heavy hammer or a heavy mace. Very similar to, say, like the Nell Knight. I really like that look of that weapon. And I would love to see something like Corrupt Magic be introduced that we can actually utilize as well. That'd be really, really cool. I am tempted to bring out the Ode Tempest, though. It's been interesting seeing what it's like. For proper joineries? Does anyone have farm strategies? You've had 2 runs where I only got the same tiered joinery from chests. Tegster, I would probably recommend going through your tier 3 Sparrowtail bounties. And just run those. What faction are you part of as well? I'm part of Silent Rose, so I've maxed out Alka's Children, which was my original faction. Kith of Kings seemed to be okay, but I found with the Silent Rose, I've had way better RNG drop chances with the joineries, especially the blessed ones, being part of Silent Rose. And also getting, say, like, the Odiac fragments from enemies as well, which it seems to drop quite regularly from the Discharge Nimrod as well. I did the Quicksilver Blessed for my bow. Took forever to get one to drop, though. Yeah, okay. What's the Quicksilver one do? Is that the charge rate? Because I think the Gildor gives you lifesteal, which isn't really that great, but I thought I can probably change it later if I get a different Blessed Joinery, so... I found it interesting, though, that there's like a Feybolt Joinery. 20 hours, 1 blast. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you're part of the... Are you part of the Siren... Not the Pact that you're part of, Tegstar. Is it the Silent Rose faction that you're part of? 1 second to let me pop in. No probs. Okay, so you're part of Silent Rose, so that's a good thing. I would probably recommend also, like, picking up a Shimmering Shard. At least 2 of them. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling something's going to come up where we're going to need Shimmering Shards for something. So, I've actually farmed up, I think, about 2 or 3. So I stayed in Alka's Children, I got everything from that faction, re-ranked it up to rank 5, and then I shifted over to the Kith of Kings, and I did the same thing. But I found most of the drops in-game, the RNG chances for Silent Rose are probably the best drop tables, in my experience anyway. But I have thought about possibly switching over to, possibly Alka's again. Because I do like the faction. It's just I found the drop tables weren't as good. But I haven't really tested it all that much to see what kind of joineries it drops more of. Where the Silent Rose, I've gotten like an absolute ton of Verite, Gildor, Polished, Quicksilver. Like, absolute ton. Alright, Bane, I'm just going to go through... the Nightfold. I've just ranked up the Skilter, so I'm going to switch out my secondary. I think Nettle needs to be upgraded as well, so go back. Nightfold. didn't prioritize faction. Are my points decreasing when buying faction points? Yeah, your faction points will decrease, but you can just replenish them by doing more Sparrow Tails to get the points back. If you're a warframer, it's very similar with the factions as well. It's not necessarily like a passive gain. You've got to be active in that particular faction to gain standing with them, especially doing the Sparrow Tails, especially the tier 3. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Ode Tempest because I like it. But I also want to retest it as well. 821.10, okay. I'm going to drop that down to 15, I think. I don't really need that much courage, though. So 16.10. And then what's that? That's courage-based. Okay. No warframe? Okay, yeah. Alright, Odie Tempest Tantrum time. Alright, so the tether doesn't really work that well in co-op, unfortunately. But it certainly dishes the damage back to the enemies, which is great. So as long as you've got the Astrosphere, the second ability active, that's what helps the shield send that energy and damage back to the enemy, which is great. I was testing this yesterday with someone in squad as well, Helix. I'm pretty sure they're one of the like one of the support devs in Soulframe as well. They were really nice. Laurel, I think their name was. Lucelle. Very cool. I think they were doing stuff on the wiki for Soulframe. What virtue is Tempest? It's more, I would say, boost Tempest with a bit of range, but predominantly Spirit for duration. The Pact basically, every time you get hit and you've got your shield up, I'll test it with these guys. So these guys can basically hit me all they want, if they want to. It basically returns the damage from the enemy back to them. If they hit you, it's probably better to test it not in co-op, to be honest. But you can basically just group up enemies, like at least 20 of them. As long as you've got your shield up, your third ability, which is the little floating orb around you, you drop your Astrosphere, and it basically enhances your damage. So it's a field of effect, basically. And yeah, it's an extremely powerful pact. It's very good. And I've still got my shield up as well, so you're definitely good with a lot of spirit duration. So Advanced Bromius, prioritizing. It is my first online game. I'm willing to sink time into it. So it's really special to me. Well, that's good. I'm glad. It's a very special game to me too. It's very fun. Yo, they're level 46. Holy. Okay, these guys are going to start dishing out like a good amount of XP and damage too, so... Combat just feels so awesome. Yeah, it's gotten a lot better, in all honesty. Alright, sweet. Juniper's almost max rank, so it's at level 26 at the moment. But yeah, Soulframe's a fantastic game. It's really, really good. I think it's been live, I think around like 2 years, if I'm not wrong, Helix. Helix has been part of the Soulframe journey, I think since the beginning, I'm pretty sure. I entered Soulframe around the Preludes 8. And it's now the 11th iteration of the Prelude series, which is incredible. So, yeah, I had a feeling you'd know exactly date. All right. I'm going to put that in as your, well, that'll be your anniversary coming up then. December 15th. That's dope. What are we going to do to celebrate Soulframe, Mum? And don't say that you're not celebrating, because we have to. I won't let you forget, because I'm putting that in my calendar. No, not at all. Honestly, Twitch has been acting up a lot, so I'm actually thinking about switching to where you're viewing from completely, in all honesty. Alright, we'll have to figure out a celebration for Helix for your Soulframe birthday. Oh, you did anniversary last year? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to start compiling all of my information and just celebrating the tube, to be honest. Because, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on with the other platform, and I'm making a decision where to actually full-time stream, and I think I've made my decision, to be honest. Helix's Soulframe birthday, yeah, is the 15th of December, so it's not too far away, to be honest. It's next month. Well, the month after next, December, which is exciting, so we'll have to celebrate Helix for being Soulframe Mum. And if you don't follow Helix, please do. I'm allowed to say that. Alright, let's see how we go here. So these guys have got to be at least level 50 now. Alright, their level tags aren't showing anymore, which is unfortunate. Alright, so level 49. Okay, dope. Alright, what level are you? Cool. Can't even tell you. No, you can't. I'm just throwing out on all platforms at this point, except, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, look, you've got to cast your net wider and just kind of see what sticks, you know, but I'm honestly thinking... I think the tube will be good for me because it's... everyone uses it. So I honestly feel I want to start focusing on that a lot more. So... thank you for the follow, Texter. I appreciate that. That's lovely. I'm glad that you're enjoying your time in chat here as well. 15:11? Ah, it'll be 15:12. But now I have to sink at least 2 hours into the game? Absolutely. I look forward to meeting again, Texter. Enjoy Soulframe. It's great. Alright, what level is Juniper Bow? Level 28. Wow, okay. Bane, what other weapons do you need to level up? And what levels are you at the moment with your current setup? Like with Orangol, like what's your bond level? I'm pretty sure you can just check it within the inventory. Where are the packs? Yeah. We got armor. I really wish we had a packs tab, to be honest. Runes, totems, fragments, and miscellaneous. Your best bet to check your... oh god, I died. Ah, okay. Okay, now I'm dead. Hopefully we're still alive. All of them? Okay. As in, you need to level all of the stuff that you've got? Alright, did we all just die? Or was it just a couple of us? I'm hoping it was just a couple. Alright, that's level 52. I really hope that we didn't just reset the glade. Nope, we're good. Sweet, okay. That's always a little bit like, oh crap. We got up to level 52. So the Ode Tempest in the Astrosphere now seems to enhance any damage that's within the field of it. And the actual field of Astrosphere is massive, and I don't have that much range on it either. Oh, nice. You got the Earth Street stuff, dude. So much death. This is incredible. I only have 4 weapons maxed? Okay, cool. Alright. That's all G. Alright, so my courage doesn't really do that much damage. Well, the first ability anyway. I really want the first ability on Ode Tempest to be changed to a lightning bolt or something. Let's get your pact up to rank 30 at least. Are you still using Orangul? Yeah, if you're using Orangul, keep spitting out your wolves. You can have 2 wolves out at once. And keep activating your 3, your howl. It should be a lot... the more you use something in the game, the more XP that you're going to gain. So try not to focus solely on melee as well. Use your pact as much as you possibly can. You can probably think of your pact as like a warframe as well. It gains more XP the more you use it. Yeah, sweet. And Orangul is really good for leveling as well. Especially more for, say, like, your melees as well. But the reason why I brought the Tempest is because of the damage reflection that it does as well. So at least it's kind of like a safety net. So if I keep on using it, the more it's going to tether and the more shielding you guys get too. So I'll just keep on dropping the Astrosphere as well. So it just keeps on pumping out the damage reflection back at enemies as well. Sweet, yeah. Sweet, alright. Juniper for me is rank 30, so I'm just going to go back into the Nightfold and just jump back and switch weapon. So if you guys stay in there, be right back, Nightfold. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, so Juniper, you are finally re-ranked with the Spirit, which is great. So that one's maxed, that's maxed. That's maxed. I could do Guthanen, but maybe. Tukuluk, what are you? Ooh, Dwellian. Okay. Stolten. And Tassad. Alright, I'll bring back Tassad, I think. And we'll go from there. I think I'll do the Tassad leveling. And then we'll probably... I might do Dwellian. Alright. I'm back. Alright, so the tether is a little bit junky. Unfortunate, but hopefully that gets fleshed out. With Orangul as well, Bane, if you keep your wolves active, they enhance our damage output as well. Yo, we're at level 58. This is nuts. Nice. Savage. We love this. Cool. I love that Earth Street stuff. It is so cool. Sweet. Okay. Tassad's 21. Yo, that jumped up quite a bit. And Nettle. Wunderbar. Come on, buddies. Come on. Yo, that's cool. Alright. So tether doesn't really reach that far. Alright, I do like the synergy of the Sinsilk tether with the first ability. That's pretty cool. So now there's a reason to actually use tether and this passive that comes with Ode Tempest. That's really nice. Very cool. Okay. Alright, where are we up to with these guys? So that's level 24, that's 22. Actually, that's not true. They'll be higher. Very nice. Okay. And the shield recharge is a lot better too as well. I love this tether. This is so cool. So if there's anything in your way though, tether doesn't really work well. Alright, so it must have a range on it. So I wonder if I put more grace into that. That'll actually grapple more. Yo, savage. Sweet. Yeah, okay, there's definitely a rage limit on it. Okay. Alright, so Nettle's 26, 24. Alright, so that does refresh eventually. Okay. Alright, so maybe a bit more grace on the Oat Tempest would be beneficial. Alright, dope. To 25. Wait, weren't you level 26 before? Or am I wrong? Oh, wow. Wait. Sorry, Nettle was 26, okay. How are you going for levels as well, Bane? Can I have your green soul? Damn it. I need a green soul. Free left for main inside? Sweet, okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is a really good leveling area. Or like the levels of the enemies just pump out a ton of XP, so... which is great. And then where are we at now? So Jassad's 25. Nettle's at 27. Okay. Nice, okay. Yeah, Oat Tempest's kit is really nice now. I love that Song of Growth sound from the Bromius Pact, it's so good. Oat Tempest just got better, I think. Yeah, the energy economy for this is a lot better, but it's also, granted, I mean, we're absorbing different colored souls too, so we can revamp our cooldowns for the ability activation, but the synergy of the pact itself is working really nicely. Yum yum. Alright. I'm getting thirsty. Oh look, it's my favorite number. Sweet, okay. Almost maxed out the nettle. Yo, okay, so these guys do a bit of damage too. So if you guys have got a lower armor stat, I'd say watch out for these guys. Because they will hurt you. Alright, Tassad's at 28, and then I would assume Nettle is about to transfer over to max rank, which is awesome. Very nice. So maybe it's better to drop the Astrosphere and then you can jump across that rather than trying to not have it active. That's what it seems like. Oh no! Alright, we'll wait until you res, Bane. And then what I might do... Where is the journal? Alright, so Nettle's switched up. Tassad's at level 28. I'll wait until I get 2 more levels for these weapons, and then I'll switch up my kit just one more time. And then what I might do is bring the Urshelda for you guys, just so we can keep everyone healed. You need Nightfall? Yeah, no problem. Where are we? SB. How are you going with leveling? Boop. Boop. And boop. Awesome. Alright. One more level on Tassad, and then that one is ranked, which is dope. Wow, okay. Just leveling random stuff. We can split whatever you all are. Okay, no problems. Sail Runblade? Hello, how are you? What time zone are you clocking in from? John Broadcast. Hello, how are you? Are you also playing the Soulframe? We're just doing the Endless Glade leveling at the moment. I've got Necrobane from chat, and SP is from the in-game recruitment. Where are we at? 29? And that one's maxed. Okay. The Endless, the Glade entrance that is directly south of Port Carlisle. It's basically in like the middle of the map. Yeah, man. Soulframe's dope, hey. I'm really excited for the Founders Pack that's going to be getting released for Soulframe. I'm definitely going to be doing it. I love Soulframe. It's really, really good. Oh, you finally got Odiak. Man, Odiak is probably one of the strongest weapons in the game. Especially with the rune, Arcstorm, and a totem setup that increases its damage output. And you can, if you stand still with it, it's incredible. Its firing output is just insane. Yeah, you're gonna go for the pack as well? Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, are they? Yeah. The runes for Northeast. I've What faction are you part of as well? Alright, Bane, I'm just going to jump back in the Nightfold. You're an Alkers. I would recommend, if you've maxed them out and got everything from them, switch over to the Silent Rose. I've had really good success with getting blessed joineries, Odiac shard, fragments, etc. Gonna split? I'm starving. No worries. If you leave first, I will stay in Glade. I would definitely recommend going to Silent Rose. I've gotten a ton of stuff, like the joineries. I've had really good success with the Blessed of Mora. But also, like, just the runes themselves. I've gotten multiple copies of them, so... How can I play? I'm new to your channel. Celeron, I would most likely sign yourself up to soulframe.com, connect your Twitch account, and watch one of the dev streams when they're live on Twitch. And then you should be able to get a code from that. But definitely sign yourself up, so... Or if you already have, just watch your Soulframe stream when they're live on Twitch. And you should get a code, and then you just log back into your account on Soulframe in your account management, and then you redeem your code, and then you can download the Soulframe client. Yeah, the Silent Rose is dope. I mean, who doesn't like going to a pub? There are more than 3 different rooms. Zeladrin? No, there's not. I've just got replicant copies of them. So... I've got a maxed rank in the Alka's Breath, but I've actually got 3 copies of Alka's Breath. It doesn't necessarily show up when you get them, so a good way to check is just to refresh on the Nightfold and talk to, like, two Volcane, or whatever ancestors you've got. The Everflame was probably the hardest rune for me to get, but the Arcstorm is incredible as well, so I've been lucky enough to be able to max out these guys. They cost about 35,000 standing. To be able to max them out completely, but they're extremely worth getting, and they definitely open up a lot of different playability, I would say, especially for the bows. But the Everflame is really good on the melee, and the Arcstorm can be applied to both your 3 magic weapons, the Gwillin Earthroot Staff and the Odiac, but they can also be applied to the Flyblades. Frecklies and Skilter. Just not... What? You sold the other one? Why? Why would you sell it? Keep all the copies. Although they do give you a bit of harmony as well, so if you don't need multiple copies of the runes, you definitely, yeah, sell them off and get harmony for it. But I've decided to keep all my copies anyway, just in case. Right, we are at level 77 enemies. This is great. One more level per pact and you're good, Bane? Okay, cool. If you want, we can probably just finish up with the Endless Glade as well. But this has been a really good leveling as well. Like, absolutely amazing. But yeah, if you guys have maxed out your base faction, or if you're not part of the Silent Rose faction, I would recommend getting into the Silent Rose once you've maxed out your first faction, whether it's the Kitha Kings or Alka's Children, because it definitely gives you the best RNG for the runes and a lot of the rarer equipment in the game, like the Odiac fragments. And it also gives you access to the Goat Tempest as well, which is by far probably one of the best packs in the game. Oh dear. Shield up, thank you. We can keep going. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I think I'm just trying to think of which other weapons I need to level up. So what I might do, I'm just going to switch back to the Nightfold, but just run around. Don't attack anyone until I'm back. I won't take long. I'm just going to switch out my weapons. Because, yeah, if you die and I'm not here, the Glade will unfortunately break itself and not keep the levels that we've got. Alright, Tassad, you're done. I'll get the Stolten. That will do. And then Nettle, you're fine. Pricklies. Yeah, I'll bring you. Alright, I'm coming back to the Glade Bane as well. Hope one day to see this game on consoles. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do port it over to consoles, but for now, it's only on Steam Deck and PC. Alright, I'm back in the Glade now, Bane, so go ham. Wow, even just dropping Astrosphere did like an absolute ton of damage to these guys, so that's good to see. I don't mind the Stolten though as a melee. It looks pretty like awesome, but it's not really a long blade to me. I'd like to see clubs in the game, to be honest, because we do have blunt damage in the game, so. Do you like the Earthroot staff as well, Bane? The new weapons also drop them endless. Zeldrin? No, they don't. I wish I could show you guys. Once we finish up leveling, I'll show you where to go. It's the Glade entrance just south of Fort Carlisle, in like the middle of the map. It's the big tree, and it's got the big hole underneath. That's where you enter. I would recommend just going through and finding the corrupt areas where the mockeries hang out, and then farming those locations within the Glade. The Glade area, this particular area, the Endless Glade, it doesn't drop anything anymore. Alright, so you packed 30? Sweet. Are there any other weapons? I know I've asked that a million times. I think, what have I got? I've got Stolten. I'm just going to rank up Stolten, and then I'll probably end up finishing up the Glade for now. Because there are a few bosses I want to go take on again and see if I can get an extra rune from, especially the Nimrod. Yeah, sweet, yeah. I had most luck of Endless there. Yeah. Ah, Shiza. Okay. Don't die. That is key. Yeah, the Endless Glade is worth for leveling, but that's the only thing it's worth doing. If you're looking for the Mockery weapons, you're best to go out to the corrupted areas within the dungeon itself, not in the Endless Glade. Because these guys don't drop anything anymore. Which I think is more than fair, because it's a leveling area. So if you're getting, you know, tons of loot as well, it's not very fair. So they had to balance it somehow. Okay, you good to go? Alright. Stolten. I'm at level 20 with Stolten, so it shouldn't take too long to max it out. But I can max out other weapons later. But the fact that we've gotten to level 82 as well is pretty great. Just beating these guys up with a club. This is great. Where is the entrance? Let's... Oh, the entrance is over here, I think. That way. Let's go over to the entranceway. And then the mockeries can just come to us. It's not as exciting, but at least we'll be able to pull out when we need to. I guess Odiak was easy farmed there, but to be fair, unless you had enough cash already. 280k in Drax, you mean? Yeah, you'll never have any problem with getting Drax in the game, that's for sure. But as far as the Odiak drops are concerned in the fragments, I found it's very effective to go and farm out the discharged Nimrod, and he generally will drop a fragment of the Odiak, if not a rune of the Everflame for the melee weapons. What max level you've made it to? Max level as in like the Glade area here? This is probably like the highest level I've been able to get up to. You definitely don't want to come here solo. I mean, you can't really come here solo anyway, because once you leave, the glade basically just stops being active anymore. Not played for a few weeks, but honestly missing the Ducalic. Ducalic comes from obtaining all of the world trees in Madrath. So exploration is rewarded. So I would recommend just running around Madrath and make sure that you get all of the trees. Check your codex as well with in the Nightfold. And eventually you should get 19 points, I believe, of the world trees as well. Never for the recipes, and GM never responded. What's GM? Game Masters. What's GM for though? As in, like, where to get the Ducalic from? To get the Ducalic, like, blueprint, basically, is to get all of the world trees in the game. As far as I'm aware, unless that's been changed since this preludes. What's Game Masters? Is that like a website, or you're not getting the prize? And on reports they don't answer. Oh, okay, right, I understand. You sure that you've got every single tree in the game? Because that's generally where the Ducalic will drop from. Alright, Bane, the Stolton I'm leveling is at level 23, so we shouldn't be too far off the max leveling of this. Yeah, and Precles is done too, so. I'll have to have a look at the patch notes, Zeldarin, and see if the Ducalic is maybe being dropped from a different enemy now. But I'm pretty confident if you, get all the world trees in Madrath, you get the Ducalic as a reward. Man, those doggos really want to take those enemies away. Come on, guys, get in the AoE, please. Ah, man. Alright, so that's 24. So that's a pretty decent level considering it was only like 2, maybe 3 enemies. Zeldarin, did you put the information into the Discord? Is that why you're feeling they didn't answer you back? Just around the Ducalic of where to find it? Praise the Marshmellow Man. Alright. Come on, buds. Yeah, wow. Okay, the damage output when you drop the second ability is crazy good. Once I'm finished leveling this weapon, I can go out to Madrath and I can show you the locations for all the trees. But it's definitely, from my memory, how to get the Decalic. All hail Marshmellow Man, indeed. Alright, does that kill at least one of them? It died. Alright, so as long as, yeah, you've got your 2 down with the Astrosphere, you do an absolute amazing amount of amplified damage with the weapons and the actual pact itself, O Tempest. This is very nice. Like half health for level 88, that's crazy. It's nice that you can break out of the throwing animation now too, which is great. Is that still level 25? I'm sure it should be going up. Okay, yeah, it still seems level 25. Come on, bubs. Come around. Wonderful. So that does like maybe like a third of health. What does the melee damage do with no weapon? That's actually not bad. Wow. Wow, okay, that's cool. Alright, level 26 with the Stolton. So I've got 4 more levels, and then, yeah, we can probably leave the Glade. But this has been a very effective run for the leveling, that's for sure. Cool. I love my Marshmellow Man, or the Muffin Man. I have been calling him Marshmellow, so maybe I should have called it like the Marshmellow Man run. I kind of wish the throw damage though was a little bit faster, but I'm pretty sure I can change that. I wonder how much experience points that these guys are giving us, exactly. How rude. Alright, level 27. Very nice. Yeah, I think maybe next round I'll call it the Marshmellow Man run. Oh, actually, we'll have to do a little screenshot. I've got so many screenshots to upload to the Discord for the Soulframe, but I'd like to be able to do like a little reminder of like screenshots of who I played with in the game. Is that one stuck? Interesting. Alright, so that takes, yeah, maybe like a small bit of health off. Not as much as what it was, so I think you kind of get like slightly diminishing returns on the damage output around level 90. If it's not a direct hit, I mean. Or it's not specifically a melee hit. If it's a thrown ability. '27, I think. Yeah, level 27. Cool. If you guys do want like a little bit of info as well, if you're in chat as well, there's the social links if you guys want to check out the YouTube stuff that I whack up to. I do appreciate it, like when people give me feedback as well. So if you've got questions, just like chuck them in the comments and I'll answer them as well. I generally upload those at least once a week, if not multiple times. Alright, that should be level 28, I believe. Wow, okay, these guys are really tanky now. Alright, there's level 28. Cool, so we've got 2 more levels. And also, Bane, thank you very much for the run as well. But yeah, we'll have to do a screenshot before we leave. Actually, why don't we do that now? Just before the mockeries come through. Yeah, we'll just do the a family shot. Alright. Oh god. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Alright, hang on. I will be back in 2 seconds. Oh no. Oh well. I think that was a pretty good run considering. That is a-okay. Ah, that's alright. We did pretty well, honestly. I think that was like, what, like level 90 something enemies that we got through? So, considering that, and we got the good amount of levels too, so, level 92 enemy run in the Endless Glade. We did pretty well. Alright, we can just go back to the, we'll do a little family shot. Awesome. And then, Cool. Alright, I'll chuck them in the Discord as well. 94, yeah. It was a level 94 run. That was pretty damn good, man. I really hope that we can get these soul gates as the fast travel of the game. I really do. Like, the effects are beautiful. We got the assets in the game. I do like the idea of, like, mounts and stuff, but in all honesty, there's so many soul gates in the game already. I would honestly love to see them become our fast transport throughout the game. And just be able to give them, like, a special item, like, you know, a potion of some kind that Vinminya can create for us, like... And we can just keep on creating them to be able to transport. And like even like, I don't know, mushing up all of like the old joineries or something like that. I think would be great. That was amazing. Which, the Endless Glade? Yeah, it's pretty fun. The Mushroom Man, the Marshmellow Man did pretty well. But like you did incredible in that one as well, so. Alright, so I don't really know what these do. But there's a farmer's hat, which is great. But for the guys in chat who aren't aware of which glade to go to, it's this one here. Glades of Andoran. It's directly south of Fort Carlisle. This is the one that you want to generate all those mockeries and the Endless Glade. You don't want to do the Endless Glade unless you're just doing what we did, was just leveling gear. But if you're looking to get the these weapons, like the Stolten, the Narash fragment, and the Tessard, I believe Tessard needs about 3 fragments. I'm pretty sure Narash needs about 2, and Stolten needs about 2 or 3, I think. This one will drop from not just the normal mockeries, but also the thrice-bound Impity, I believe. Thank you for the run, Bane. I appreciate you. I did see you wave. The thrice-bound Impity boss is here, and that's how to get a new armor set, the mockery set from him, which is south of this point here, Wind Down. So he hangs out there. The rotation's about 3 hours. So when you kill a boss, it'll be about 3 hours time. And then I think someone was asking as well. Oh, no worries. You're very welcome. I hope that really helped your leveling. With the world trees, you've got to make sure that you've got all of the world trees unlocked to be able to get the Decalic, which is the polearm reward as well. I'll just whip that one out. This one here. It is pretty cool. I don't really use the polearms all that much, but it is the same weapon that the Odiak the Nimrod uses against you as well. So speaking of, the Discharge Nimrod boss is right here, and he's just southwest of Othavis on the eastern coast. So I think what I'm going to do is just go over there. I'm going to wrap this stream up, I think, because I am getting hungry. But if you guys have got anything that you like seeing or want to learn more of in Soulframe, I do put shorts up of like every live run that I do. So I generally do that every couple of days. And that does come through on the Discord as well. But I am going to be changing a few of the notifications, because I have noticed there's like, every time I put something up on YouTube, like you guys get spammed. So, and I don't want that happening anymore. I would get annoyed by that, in all honesty. So thanks for the show, the dungeon. Oh, no worries. Yeah, that one's the best place to go and get the mockeries. If you just go hang out and check out the corrupted areas as well, Strowick and New Vissi, these areas sometimes will have mockeries as well. But as far as the glades are concerned, this is one of the original glades of Andoran, which is the most beneficial, and it's always a glade tile set, which is right there underneath Curlisle. So I highly recommend going there to farm all of the mockeries. And yeah, that's where I farmed up all of my fragments for all the mockery weapons as well. So very, very good farm. It didn't take me all that long, in all honesty. Maybe about like 45 minutes, I think. You can take Siren as well, and you can use the pickpocket ability as well. I'll just show you what I mean after I get this stoic little rabbit. The stalwart rabbit. With the Siren Pact as well, depending on what bond level you have, I would recommend going in and maximizing the pickpocket through here. Shrouded, I don't bother with. You've just got to put 1 point in there. But the most important elements to a pact are Sympathy, which is regaining life on Smite. So when you pull that soul out of the enemy, you heal fully. And they deal damage on Smite, which is voided. So once you get to a pact to level 30, have a look at what their passives are. Pickpocket is integral part of the Siren Pact because it's a loot steal chance. It's better now, but it wasn't as good. But if you want to screenshot this particular build for Siren, you're welcome to. I only put 1 point in each stat as well. And I use Siren a little bit differently as well. Wingspan is useful, so it gives you a little bit of an opportunity to get back to your body if you get downed. But definitely put maximized points of Sympathy and Voided. Also Akin, that's for your arcanic powers. So meaning your red, blue, and green abilities for your pact. If you pull a soul, you actually regenerate whatever color orb that you suck back into yourself. I can showcase that, actually. But I'm just going to swap back to the... What do I want? I'll go back to Bromius. And I'll take on... Actually, for the end of the run, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to switch it up back to the Pied Piper, or Peter Piper I call him, or Robin Hood Mennonites. I really enjoy using this one, so hang on. Bromius, so we got that one. Stolten, so I'll keep this one for later. So I appreciate the Muffin Man or Marshmellow Man for the run today, but what I'm going to do is switch over to the Eshelda Pact. I started off as a Spirit user, so I get more stats within Spirit. If you start with the Tetherin Pact, you get more base stat in Courage, and then with Siren you start with more grey space as well. So I'm going to take the Odiak as well, because I want to showcase the whole entire build for this. It's very, very good with physical armor. You can put a duck on there for more armor as well. I got lucky and got a yellow duck, or goose rather, and it boosts your armor stat to 80. And that's just on a very basic armor set. I do use the Garen Rude Regalia, which I like. I just like the look of it. And then with like the pants, I just put on the Tetherin treads, I think they're called. Tetherin's Roots. But yeah, I can boost my armor up even more. Almost up to 90 plus, which is great. So, but this is like the Pied Piper outfit that I kind of came up with. And I've just got to rejig all of my abilities, unfortunately. So which one's that one? So this one's a courage base, so I need 10 in courage, so that's not a problem. 16. Do I really want range? Not really. So I'll put courage up to 20, 20, and 10. And then I'll show you guys how the Odiak gauntlets work as well. Also too, I don't know if I mentioned it before, the armor boost that you get from secondaries as well, depending on what totems that you collect. I always generally put like a duck for magic armor boost and then physical armor. And then that essentially gives you a much higher overall armor stat. I use the messenger for the attack speed, and additional smite chance is very good on most weapons as well. Keep that in mind. Because the more you smite, the more souls you can steal, the more you can power your rune. I do attack speed. Luckily enough, I got the gold messenger totem for the Odiak. And I also put the additional smite chance into the utility slot. Again, I use a duck for the magic armor boost. And the physical armor. And I do have maxed runes as well. That costs about 35k harmony. But it is good to check your amount of animals that you've got. You can just melt these down if they're an unranked one. If they're green, they don't give you as much, but the higher color it is, the more harmony return you get. So you can actually melt down a lot of your things here as well. So I've got 1 gold, but I've got another copy. The gold copies give you about 750 harmony return for your economy. So you can go off and melt these down as well. They give you 2500 for any replicant rune that you've got too. So I think now my stat is at 80. So the reason why I've got such a high stat though is because of the armor runes, or totems rather, that I put into the Precles and the Skilter. So that's why I choose to use these weapons particularly, because you can boost your physical and magic armor, and boost that into your total armor rating as well for an envoy. Yeah, I'll show you how Odiak works against Nimrod. The voltaic damage from it is exceptional. You probably could even boost that even further with the Ode Tempest if you really want to. I mean, I could do that, but honestly, I like maintaining the Oshelda Pact for multiple reasons. It's for its Bestone ability and the Phantom Flock as well. The Phantom Flock is really, really good for staggering enemies too. So you'll see the stagger bar go up. Once they get staggered, you can just pelt them with damage. But with any sort of soul smite, once I activate the rune, I'm going to go see if there's a group of enemies nearby so I can steal maybe about 2 souls. So I can activate the rune, and then I'll take on the Dimrod. But yeah, these are the world trees. So if you come up to these, there should be a Ducalic if you haven't found it. It does help to go and find all of the... I think this is a really rare deer as well. It is a 5-star deer, so 554. Hang on, let me concentrate. 5, damn it. 4, 2. Did I get it? Thank God. Okay, good. And 300 harmonies, which isn't bad. And that one's for a bow as well, so... the Bambis are pretty good. With the world trees as well, you definitely have to find this little thing. You can kind of see it through the map. So the only one that's inaccessible in the world now is this one here. This was part of the previous preludes where you could kind of cheese how to get there. That's no longer able to be done, but there are a couple of trees. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But you can double check your journal as well. I'm probably miscounting those. And they would be in the locations tab of the world trees. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 trees in the world. But the only one that can't be accessed, the 16th one, is this one. There was a special way to do it, and it basically was a break in the game that we were able to figure out in a previous preludes. And that's why we were able to get the 16th tree. But it's not necessary to be able to get the Ducolic, though. But yeah, making sure that you explore the entire map to get all of the trees is the best way to be able to get the Ducolic weapon as well. Yeah, soul gates. Please let us give us an offering so we can just select a gate and then teleport all the way up here if we need to and do the same thing to come back. I really hope that's a thing. I think I actually have put that into the Soulframe suggestions as well for future kind of additions into the game. I think this is the area where the world map was broken. Yeah, it looks like it was. Or it could have been just because they were putting in that particular area. But I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, this is the patch area. Yeah, they did patch it up. Funny. Yeah, this was a place where you could actually come to the world map and it was broken open. And you could jump underneath the actual map, which is just here. So it's just northeast of this Glades entrance. That's hilarious. Cool to see it's, like, fixed now, though. Oh, no, there's ghosts. Wait, are there? No? Yes, there's ghosts around. Do these guys drop anything? I have come up against some of them, but I haven't seen them drop anything just yet, so... where is Dimrod? Dimrod. Right there. Oh, there's more pumpkins. I need pumpkin. So winter squash seeds. I have no idea what they're for. I assume that's to make these masks. Alright, we've got a Sinecure encampment coming up, so hopefully we can get some souls from these guys as well. There we go, there's one. Thank you very much for your soul, I appreciate you. So now that I've got 2 souls active and the rune is charged, the more souls you obtain from now on gives you the ability to utilize the Call Lightning passive, which just automatically happens the more you attack the enemies, but it kind of slows the timer down too. So the more souls you get, and the more soul steals that you acquire, you get a lot more activation out of the rune, which is awesome. It roughly lasts about roughly 30 seconds, I would say. And we've got Dimrod. And funny enough, he may be electrically charged, and he does not like voltaic damage, which is great. Excuse me. Stuart. Stuart the Rabbit. Where are you going? I know I said I would use Ducolic against Dimrod, but you'll be able to see the weapon that he's got anyway. Alright. So, we got some pumpkins. Excellent. I'm going to see if I can sneak up on him, actually. I hope that I can. Ah, crap. Alright, yeah, he's seen me. Damn it. Okay. If you get a direct hit with the Phantom fluff, it's very good. And we're about to get aerially jumped on by Dimrod. Whenever he shows up. There we go. He does heal himself, unfortunately. But yeah, if you do have a Cloud Quell, definitely worthwhile using. Not necessary, but it is worth having one. I just started building old Odiak after that run. Hell yeah, Odiak are amazing. Honestly. Very, very good weapon. They do incredibly well against pretty much all enemies in the game at the moment. because of the voltaic damage that it does. But yeah, a shell is a really good pact because it just keeps on doing damage like one tick at a time, but you can see how much stagger is building up really quickly, so it would have been nice to show up the rune a little bit more though. I probably could go see if I can go soul steal from someone. Is there an enemy nearby? I'll just let him sit there for now. Great DPS. Oh yeah, it's an amazing ability and weapon. It's very strong against pretty much all enemies. What's that? 5-2? I'm not very good at the dual tones. Yeah, the DPS against Odiak against enemies is phenomenal. I'm going to go see if I can activate the rune though. Hopefully there's some sinecure around though. Hey bud. Oh wow, okay, so there's lots of rare animals around here. That's nice. I feel like you would be a purple bunny. I assume. Anyway, those notifications won't come up till later. I think we need a Moon's Watch. Or faves. Alright, bud. Come on. Come over here. Nimrod doesn't have to stay around the area that he's in. So I'm just going to see if I can keep on bringing him over this way so I can show off the rune. It's very strong against him too. Very tempered. Alright, so we've got some enemies down there, so I'll have to jump back and see if he respawns where he's at. Yeah, alright, so that was a purple crowned. Okay. Oh, and a purple stalwart. Hey, bud. Can I have a soul? Sweet. Yeah, the 1 in 8 smite chance is very, very good. There we go. Wonderful, we got 2 souls. Can I have a third? And that's what the Arcstorm rune does. Once your rune's active, it just does electric bolts to everyone. It's awesome. Can I have your soul? Please. Alright. Yeah. The rune is exceptional. Like, it's very, very good. The good thing to note about the Arcstorm rune is that you can put it on your flyblades as well. Which is ridiculous. Now I have to go track Nimrod. I think he's back over here. Oh. Hey, bud. What do we got? Right, you got nothing for me. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Alright, come on, Dimrod. So tasty. Yeah. I'm just gonna take your stuff. Come on. The punch through on Odiak is very good too. I can't believe I just missed that shot. Can secondary weapons have runes too? Yeah, they can. Some of them still do like 1 tick damage on some of the bosses too. I'm not sure why. If so, probably best to keep 2 of each at least. On the runes, yeah, I would recommend so. I wouldn't be, like, removing any of the extra copies that you get, because they are pretty hard to get in the start anyway, so. But yeah, you can apply the Arcstorm rune that I've got on the Odiak to the Flyblades as well. And it's the same rune as well, so it does translate over to other weapons as well. The Everflame is predominantly on melee, and then the Alka's Breath is on the bow as well, so they're very good. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another Everflame, who knows. Maybe? Everflame rune. Damn it. Be nice if we got a Mora's joinery though. But yeah, he does drop the Odiac fragments, but it's, yeah, purely based on your RNG. Which sometimes it can show up later as well. Like if you jump back in the Night Bulb, some of the drops will actually show up.
I know.
Alright, we got that. And then I am still working on the Orangor's Fang. I haven't had a huge amount of success of finding the second and third fragments for that. But again, that will drop from your Glade area as well, which is the one just south of Fort Carlisle. Just here. If so, probably best to keep 2 of each. Yeah. Alright. Where's my Cloudquell? Hello, bonsoir, ça va? Alright, so is that claimable or no? Oh, okay, right. Sweet. Alright, there we go. So now I need to go get more Willow Wings. 30-minute build. Dope. I could switch up the green a little bit. I don't mind the royal blue, to be honest. There we go. We'll do a little bit more spicy kind of
Something I said.
yellow-green details. I do feel like whacking on like a cap or something though. But basically, that is pretty much the entire run for today. I think we did Mr. Peter Piper now and the Marshmellow Man or the Muffin Man run earlier. I don't think there's any other bosses I need to take through just now. So I'll probably wait for the Dimrod to reset. And I'll probably end up doing another stream for Soulframe a little bit later this afternoon, my time. It's currently 11:30 a.m. So depending on what time zone you guys are in, I'm thinking I may do one roughly around like 3 p.m. my time. So that's about 3.5 hours from now. So, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the Muffin Man run as well. I'll just chuck the socials in there as if the bot hasn't spammed you guys enough. You going to Jade? Going to close my eyes for an hour? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, go get some rest, Bane. Thanks for the run. That was really cool too. So, yeah, I'll probably be doing some social stuff and I'll probably end up putting all the screenshots and stuff on the Discord probably later this week or even over the weekend. So, yeah, hopefully, yeah. Get some rest, dude. I'll see you in game soon. But yeah, I'm going to head off. I'm going to grab some lunch because I'm hungry. And we have been streaming for like 3 hours, so, well, 2 hours, 54 minutes. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. It has been a pleasure, and I hope you guys have learned something at least. And yeah, I'll be back in stream probably later this afternoon in a couple of hours' time. So take care of yourselves, rehydrate, get some good sleep, get some screen break time because it's essential. And I will say ciao for now.